Well, hello friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mindy and I am on a mission to lose 200 pounds and I'm sick and tired of being down. I really am. And so today we're gonna make some food and it's gonna be short and sweet, but I'm excited about it. I don't know if you guys have seen the Taco Bell dipping burrito taco things. So I'm gonna do my best to make a lower calorie, higher protein version that hopefully will be almost as delicious, because let's face it, lower calorie, higher protein things are rarely as delicious as their heavier calorie counterparts. But as long as we're at least 75 to 85% of the way there, then I call that a win. So we're gonna make those cheesy dipping burrito things, and I only need a couple of ingredients. That's awesome. I have some pre-cooked chicken here that I had in my freezer because I am in full prep mode for Christmas. That's why my kitchen is an absolute disaster right now. Not that that's any different than usual, but I got some pre-cooked chicken here, okay? Rotisserie chicken would work great for this. You could use canned chicken if you wanted to. It's your kitchen. Do whatever you want. I have my favorite low-calorie tortillas. These are the La Banderita carb counter ones. These are the soft taco size. You could do the burrito size if you wanted a really big one, but them suckers are big. I feel like anything smaller than the soft taco size, probably not a great idea unless you wanted to do like a taco, kind of like their Cantina chicken taco. That thing's got me in a chokehold, y'all. It's so good, but that is a much crispier taco. So I feel like this is the right size, but do whatever you want. Y'all, I'm kind of a mess, okay? I made this yesterday. I didn't record it because I wasn't feeling good. But I made it. It is a lower calorie version of the Taco Bell creamy jalapeno sauce. I have already tasted this and it is freaking delicious. I will post the recipe down in the description below for you guys. The real recipe that I found uses mayonnaise and sour cream. I used Greek yogurt and some light mayo, and then all of the same seasonings, and it is real delicious. This will be a repeat situation. This will be good salad dressing, dip stuff in it, eat it with a spoon. I don't care. And then cheese. We've got some cheese. I have some Oaxaca cheese, which is my favorite stringy cheese. I'm gonna put this in the middle. Not even grating my own cheese today, because that tells you how tired I am. This is reduced fat Mexican style cheese. This is what I'm gonna use for the crispy cheese on the outside of the burrito. So let's throw this together really quick and see how it is. I'm gonna pull you closer, Tony Danza. Please hold, I'll be right back. Sponsor Mindy here. Before we continue with today's video, I want to thank Merach for sending me the upgraded version of their vibration plate, the V42 EMS, and to thank them for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I know you guys have seen me use a different version of Merach's vibration plate in the past, but today I want to focus on the features of this vibration plate because it's got some really cool ones. What makes the Merach V42 EMS vibration plate unique is that it doesn't just use vibration. This model also includes EMS, which stands for electronic muscle stimulation. This EMS function uses controlled electrical impulses to stimulate muscle contractions automatically. These contractions create mechanical movements in the muscle tissue, which helps stimulate circulation and lymphatic flow and aids in recovery. The reason that's so important is because the lymphatic system depends on those muscle contractions to move lymph fluid throughout the body and help eliminate metabolic waste. Normally, exercise helps with that. But if you guys have been following along with my channel lately, you'll know I haven't been doing the greatest mentally. So exercise really hasn't been very consistent for me. So it's nice knowing that using this vibration plate with that EMS functionality will help to encourage that lymphatic flow, even though I'm not getting the kind of exercise that my body is used to. Since it has that electrical muscle stimulation, I still get that targeted controlled muscle movement, which can enhance that natural process even without the intense exercise. That's why these type of plates, especially with the added EMS support, are so helpful in aiding with lymphatic drainage, reducing inflammation and swelling, and just helping with stiffness and general discomfort. An important thing to note, unlike the regular vibration plate, if you're using that EMS mode, you need to make sure you're barefoot. So you're just gonna sit on the edge of your sofa or a chair, place your feet or hands on the plate because you need direct contact to feel those electrical electronic pulses, and you will feel the current working. It's adjustable and controlled, but it has a maximum of 35.4 volts. In addition to that lymphatic flow, this EMS function has several benefits. It helps promote lymphatic flow to support your body's natural waste removal system, encourages vasodilation, which improves your circulation, helps relieve muscle soreness and tension, supports the reduction of swelling and fluid retention, and promotes relaxation, stress relief, and overall body recovery. The V42 EMS is also highly customizable. It has 99 adjustable vibration speed levels, 6 automatic program modes, P1 through P6, and 20 adjustable EMS intensity levels. Using EMS alongside vibration enhances overall effectiveness for more noticeable results, which is why I was so excited to try this new model when Merach reached out. I also appreciate how sleek and compact it is. It is slightly larger than the other vibration plate, but that makes it feel really sturdy, and it supports up to 330 pounds. Overall, the Merach V42 EMS vibration plate combines quality, functionality, and affordability, especially if you're looking for a low impact way to improve circulation and help your lymphatic system. I will have a link for the V42 EMS down in the description below, so make sure to check it out. And as always, feel free to ask me any questions that you may have about how I've been using it. Thanks again to Merach for sponsoring this portion of the video, and thanks to you guys for supporting me when I have sponsored content. Let's get back to the video. So y'all, I'm making this up as I go. Why will this stupid bag not open? Okay, I don't know exactly how this is gonna turn out, but hopefully it'll be delicious. We're gonna start by using a little bit of oil spray in the pan. Oh, this might be a little warm. Calm down, calm down. I had that on medium high preheating, but I probably am gonna regret my life choices. I need this to cool down a little. Calm down. You're too hot. And we're gonna put some cheese on the pan, put the tortilla on the cheese. I am pretty sure I already screwed this up. Here's the thing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what we want, but I need to put stuff inside of it first. So we're gonna leave that like that. And I'm gonna take my chicken and I'm gonna pour a little bit of this sauce in with the chicken, just like that much. I don't know, tablespoonish. No, I think we're gonna do 2 tablespoons. I want this chicken to be good and saucy. I did microwave the chicken for about 30 seconds ahead of time. This may just be a snack. Yeah, I think so. Round 2. Okay, we're gonna put that in there now that my pan has cooled off a little. And I'm gonna put in some cheese so that this can get melting. Why am I not rolling this up before I put it in the pan? You guys, my logicer is broken today. Maybe I shouldn't have filmed today. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Mindy and I am a hot mess. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to try to, without burning my hands, roll this up. Nope. Oh, you guys. Yep. Please hold. Okay, round 3. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll it before we put it in the pan. Cheese down. Then, saucy chicken. How much food can Mindy waste today? This will not go to waste. Either me or my dog will eat it. It will happen. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking hot. There. I have the chicken and the cheese in the cold tortilla. Now I'm going to roll it up just like a plain old regular burrito. It's rolled. We got it. It's in there. Like swimwear. Oil in the pan. Cheese in the pan. We're gonna place the burrito on the cheese. Let it sit for a moment. I'm going to roll it. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. These are not the droids you're looking for. Don't pay attention to that. It's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it off. Roll it one more time. Oh yeah, that's sexy. I'm gonna let that finish crisping in the pan, and then we'll take it out and put it on a plate, and then we'll taste it. Yum. So look how pretty she is. Very crispy on the outside. The ends didn't stay tucked in very well, but I'm okay with that. And I have a little extra bit of that sauce because you know, when you give them Taco Bell, they give you a little sauce to dip it in. And the sauce is the game changer, y'all, because the sauce alone at Taco Bell, this creamy jalapeno sauce, which is so good. The sauce alone is like 230 calories for that teeny tiny little side they give you at Taco Bell. This, I mean, I don't know exactly how many calories it is because I'm not tracking calories right now, but it's nowhere near that much. I'm just eating this as a snack today, so I only did the chicken and the cheese and the sauce. But to add some more nutrition, and not that this needs more fiber because y'all know those wraps have a ton of fiber in them, but a little more fiber. I'm gonna add some black beans and some corn to these. Probably eat them with a salad for like a full meal, but for now, this was just a snicky snack. It was really yummy. And I know I said like the lower calorie versions are rarely just as good. I feel like this is just as good. The only difference is the tortilla. Normally these tortillas are a little softer, but mine are a little old. They're still fine. They're a little seasoned. And they're so good. And that crunchy cheese. Yes, please. Please hold. Last Friday, we did talk to our lawyer about the land. If you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to check out this video. He said that the attorney that we've been dealing with is a transactional attorney, not a litigator. So he will not talk to us about anything in regard to the lawsuit. He is only handling the paperwork for converting the lots to a condo regime. Those documents have been received. They're being sent off to another lawyer so that we can sign the documents. And then once that's done and approved by the county, then we can actually sell the land. I still haven't decided when I'm going to start taking the Wegovy. I am almost positive it's going to be after the first of the year. I don't really have anything new to report, but I did want to share this delicious snack with you guys. And I hope you give it a try because it is quite delicious and quick and easy to throw together. So, so tasty. Thanks for being here, you guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.
I've been climbing this hill so long, every step feels like a fight. Sweat drips down, but I'm still here, chasing shadows in the light.